I remember doing the exercise again later on in life, and but this time instead of I will still grab the bottle and put it on my chest, but instead of saying "you stupid idiot," just blah blah blah, no, I will put it on my chest, and if I was sad, I would just close my eyes and feel the sadness. And sometimes I will say to myself, like, it's okay to feel sad because it is okay to feel sad. It really is. It's important it's part of our healing. Crying and letting all those emotions out is important again to clean, to not keep them inside, because when we keep them inside, they grow up, and that's when they start. If we don't take them out naturally, the body itself, since love has so much, will take it out from for us. Hi everybody. Hope you're having a good day. In today's video, we're gonna do a little exercise, an exercise that helped me tremendously with my life. It helped me in that sense to see clearly that we're more powerful than we think we are, especially with our emotions and being aware of what we're thinking. Also, it helped me release my emotions in a more healthy way. Without hurting anyone, including myself. It also helped me see clearly, like literally in front of me, what happens when we don't when we are, let's say, frustrated or sad or angry, most of the time, but also what happens when we feel excited and positive most of the time. We can do these exercises, or you can do this exercise with plants, but I like to do it better with white and rice, because it's how to say it, we grew up believing that water or rice, it doesn't have any water, it doesn't have any life to it, it doesn't feel or see or think or anything like that, which nowadays we know that is that's not the case. Everything is energy, everything, and it has a sense of feeling and understands, and knowing that, then this is a perfect way to see that it is true, because it's, again, it's just water, right? But then you will see the results if you do this exercise, how it does change just with our emotions and our way of thinking. Like I said, we can do it with plants, but plants, we know that they have life, and we know that if we take care of them, we give them love, they flourish, and if we don't take care of them, they die. It's the same thing, but it's not this using this method with things that are not, that they don't have life. This exercise was created by Dr. Imoto. I will add a link to some of his videos or his information on the description, so you guys can check it out. The way he, or one of the reasons why he created this video too was to help people see the importance of how we treat our kids. But then, of course, nowadays we know that it's the importance not only how we treat our kids, but how do we treat ourselves and everyone around us, including things like we will see, or you guys will see, do the exercise. The way he work with this is like he will put a glass of water in the center of a little table, and then we'll have people around, and asking them to send emotions of love, gratitude, appreciation to this bottle of water. Then he will freeze it, and after being frozen, he will take pictures of the crystals that it will actually, the water will form, and a lot of them are very beautiful. They're all different, to according, depending on the emotion, love, gratitude, or love and gratitude together. They also, uh, he will put another glass of water, this in the same place, but then ask the people to send now emotions of anger, hatred, and all these emotions that we think they are not good. They're good in a sense, because the way I see it, and many people see it, is like it's our guidance, it's our compass. One will take us to better places. One or some of those emotions will make us feel better than others. That doesn't make them bad. Is that, again, our guidance, our compass? And I love that. I use it all the time. It works. It works. It works. So. Um, when he froze the water and took the pictures, this water didn't make any shape. Yeah, some of it look yellow or dark with any form or shape. Um, he did a lot of studies on many different lakes around the world, and he will take a sample of it um, before anything was sent to it, and we'll see that it was contaminated, destroyed, and all this stuff. But then he will have a whole bunch of people around the lake and ask them to send love, appreciation, and gratitude to this lake, and then again they will take a sample of it, freeze it, take pictures, and the um, the water form crystals. The color of the water didn't change; it will still look black and all that, but the pH of the water showed that it was forming amazing crystals. So with that, I'm gonna show you exactly. These are the ingredients that you guys need. It's just rice, water, any white rice, water, two bottles. Could be, they don't have to be that big, and I have these ones in here. And then a marker, or you can use stickers, and I will show you why you need the marker and the stickers for this exercise. So let's start with the exercise, and then I'll explain once we put it together how we're gonna work with this. Okay, so we have here the little bottles. I like to use this, so it's easy to put the rice. Next I'm gonna use a third of a cup of rice. If the bottle is bigger, you can use half cup of rice. And then I'm gonna add the water, the same amount. So you will put the same amount of rice and the same amount of water on both bottles. You need two bottles. The Terremoto actually had three little bottles. One that he had nothing. He didn't write anything. He just left it alone and never touched it, never talked to it, never did anything with it. If you guys like to do that, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, we're gonna do the other glass in here without making a mess. Add it in there, and the water. Okay, and hopefully you can find one with the cover. Okay, so here we have our two little bottles with water, right? So on one bottle we're gonna write, like I said, you can use a sticker, write in a sticker. One will have a positive word. It doesn't matter what kind of positive word you could say. It could be I love you, thank you, precious, whatever you want. It sounded like the movie, My Little Precious. Okay, so on this one, I'm gonna put thank you. So I just write thank you, right? Let's see if you guys can see it. Thank you. And on the other one, we're gonna write a word that we consider not so positive, like idiot, stupid, I hate you. Let's use what's the one that most people use all the time? Idiot. Okay, idiot. Okay, idiot. There you go. And then what we're gonna do, here we have them. We're gonna put them in the same place, approximately about this distance from each other, like a foot. Put it in a place where they're both gonna get the same amount of light or darkness, if that's the case. Because at the end of the exercise, we don't want to say it's like, oh, this one changed because it got more sun or something like that. We don't want to think that they experimented ended with that result because the environment around it, right? We want to make sure that it's because our emotions, the emotions that we put to each one of them, made the change. Okay, so the way I did it, or the way, let's say this first, the way you're supposed to do it is that every day for 2 minutes, you're gonna send uh, not so positive emotions to the not so positive word, like stupid, idiot, I hate you, blah, blah, for 2 minutes, right? But sending the emotion, the same one for the thank you, I love you, thank you, blah, blah, for 2 minutes every day. I try to do it that way, but it didn't work because we're not used to send emotions to things, like I mentioned before, that we think that it doesn't have a life, right? We know that we have known that the rice doesn't have feelings, doesn't understand anything, nothing. The same, well, the water not so much, but still, right? So the way I did it was that, let's say if I had a great day and things were working perfectly for me, and even when I got up feeling so good, I will grab the bottle of positivism, or the one, the word, the sorry, the bottle that has the positive word, and I will be thank you, love you, love you, love you, thank you. I will always put it on my chest, though. I don't know why, but I did it. You don't have to, but I did it. Thank you, I love you, love you, love you, love you. I will sometimes jump around the ends, and I didn't have to worry about the emotion because the emotion was already there, and I knew, I guess that's why I put it in my heart, feeling like by doing this the emotion will go straight into the bottle. So but when I wasn't feeling too good, or for example, if my daughter was upset with me and said something, instead of arguing with her, it never goes well when we don't share the same perspective, and if we argue about it, it just kind of increases and we both end up getting hurt. So to prevent that, I will let her say what she needed to say, even though I will feel the pain, of course not, but I will go towards the little bottle, the one that doesn't have the positive word, this one in this case that says idiot, and I will do the same thing. I will put in my horns like, "You stupid idiot, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Like, I can't believe it. I don't understand." Get all the anger, all of it. And you can say whatever you want. You can, anything, anything. Because again, you know that you're not going to take action. You just really send it in here for whatever you say. Okay. But then what happened, or the beauty of it is like, as soon as I release that emotion and let it out, I put the bottle down, and I wasn't upset, I wasn't sad. It was like it had really taken my emotion away. It's like it really, I didn't feel anything. It's like, what was that? I feel good now. I could grab the other bottle now. And with this one, actually, it will make me feel so silly that the emotion actually will increment and I will feel even better. But again, this one made me feel the same way after I put it down. So for less than a month, you're supposed to see results at a month or so. But in less than a month, doing it that way, I could see that the bottle with the positive word started the rice and the water turn yellow. And if I open it up, it will smell like fermentation. Very, very, very yellow. Um, and then the one with the not so positive word, it didn't change. It was, the water was white and the water kind of clear, I mean not so dark. I didn't see much change, or maybe it will turn like this whitish color, but not much. But the smell, oh my gosh, my daughter and I almost passed out because it was so strong. It was so strong, I cannot even describe that smell, but it was pretty strong. I have people that I have done it. I have friends that had done it, and even my daughter one time grabbed her two little bottles, and I don't think she grabbed them or anything, but she put them in her room. At that time she was going through a lot. She was still very young and she was going through a lot of emotions, and just by being in her bathroom, the water and the rice turned black, completely black. I had another friend that did it too. He was going through a lot of emotions, very strong anger and all that. And I told him to do the exercise. And the one with the positive word didn't change much. It was white, water white, I mean, clear, nothing. But the one with the not so positive word, completely black. The water and the rice, black, black, black. He felt bad. And of course, I told him not to feel bad because it's like, it's part of the process. And if you feel bad and hate what you're seeing, then it's adding more towards what you don't want. So he asked me to go to his place, and then we threw the water out in nature. It smelled again. The smell was pretty intense. But the interesting part is like 2 hours had gone by, and he will tell me that that he could still smell it. It was still within her, which it was very interesting because I didn't smell anything. So again, we were able to see, and I was able to see that our emotions actually do change um, our outside world, our environment. And imagine how, since we as humans are 75%, 80% water, little kids have higher percentage of water. Imagine how, or what we're doing to them inside, and what we're doing to ourselves, especially inside of ourselves, when we talk to us in such a low level, or with this not so powerful energies, even though vocabulary or words that they're type of guidance too, in a sense, or how you're feeling. So um if we could do this exercise with our souls inside, I guess we will see the same, either fermenting or really turning black and all that. So it's another way of seeing, again, the importance of how, with ourselves, how do we talk of ourselves, especially we as women, when we look at our mirrors, like, oh my God, look at the wrinkle. Oh my God, look at this. My hair is not, and we go on and on and on with that. So imagine we're doing that inside of ourselves, and that's why a lot of times we get sick, and a lot of emotion, a lot of situation, the world changes. That will be on another video. This is so much more. This is just part of it, a little part of it. There is even a video, what the bleep do we know? I'm pretty sure many of you have heard of it, and if you haven't, I will get at a link. I don't know, maybe to a clip or something. So, but you guys should check it out. What the bleep do we know? Where Dr. Joe Dispenza, he talks about the importance how we talk to ourselves, how we see ourselves, and the water and the crystals and all that. It's a very beautiful film. I love it. I remember doing the exercise again later on in life, and but this time, instead of I will still grab the bottle and put it on my chest, but instead of saying, "You stupid idiot," just blah blah blah, no, I will put it on my chest, and if I was sad, I will just close my eyes and feel the sadness. And sometimes I will say to myself, like, it's okay to feel sad, because it is okay to feel sad. It really is. It's important it's part of our healing. Crying and letting all those emotions out is important, again, to not keep them inside, because when we keep them inside, they grow up, and that's when they start. If we don't take them out naturally, the body itself, since love has so much, will take it out for us, and it could be with rashes, acne, even though food and our environment has a lot to do with it, but we can help by not adding more to it. So you get sick easily, faster, because again, not being so positive, it weakens our immune system, and being positive kind of strengthens it, helps to the strength of the immune system. So I will do that. I will just say, sit there with the bottom of my heart, on my chest, and it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel this way because it hurt me. It's okay to feel sad, or you don't need to say anything, or you can say it mentally and just feel the emotion, feel the sadness, let the tears run down your face. The same with anger. Just let it be. Feel the anger. Go to your heart and just feel it. Feel the anger, and you don't have to say anything. Just let it be. When I did this exercise, I was amazed too, because both the I love you, I didn't know that I was going through 3 months, but I wanted to test it, what will happen. So the thankful, the one from thank you, it didn't change much. But the one of the no positive word, it fermented this time. It really did. The rice turned yellow and the water turned yellow, and it was very beautiful to see. Again, as a proof that our emotions are not bad. They're there for a reason. They're there to guide us, to tell us, okay, which path to take. If I'm not feeling good, if I'm not, like, of course, don't take any action. Or people say, don't take any action if you're angry, start anything, because you're not going to take the best decision ever. Always take it with a higher energy, I would like to say, a higher frequency. So with this, I hope you really enjoyed the video, the exercise. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys do the exercise, and if you would like to share the results, I would love to hear the results of your exercise. But I'm telling you, it helps tremendously. It helped me tremendously on how to deal with my emotions in a different way. That's when I started. Nowadays I see life like everything is good and it's for a good reason. Everything has a bigger purpose behind it, first layer that we're used to see. And my life has definitely changed, and I love it. I love it, and I think that's how we can help change the world, starting with who? With us. So you guys have a good day. Thank you. Remember to subscribe. Bye bye.